Hi, I'm Em Andrews, and today I'm an instructional designer studying to get my PhD in English literature. But I wasn't always. Once upon a time, I was just a girl with a very full bookshelf, a love for stories, and a deep-seated hatred for homework. School was hard for me, as it is for a lot of kids. There were bullies, of course, and subjects I struggled with. But do you know what was the hardest part? I sat in class day after day learning from textbooks that just taught one way of doing anything, teachers who were chronically underpaid and overworked, and curriculum set by the state aimed at solely getting us to pass those standardized tests. I even once had a teacher tell me that she hated her job. For me, everything changed when I got into college. Suddenly, I was in an environment that enabled me to actually love learning. The textbooks were often written by my professors themselves, and they regularly, though not always, taught the subject well and from multiple angles. My professors loved their work, and that bled through to their teaching in the most endearing ways, making me want to love their subject the way they did. But most importantly, they designed curriculum with the intent of sharing a subject they loved with their students. As I worked through my degrees, I noticed that some instructors struggled to convey their ideas in simple enough terms. Some of the assignments were a little disconnected from their learning objectives, and almost all of their lectures, lessons, and labs could be made more accessible to students of all different abilities. I decided then to become an instructional designer and to make curriculum as accessible as possible so that more students than ever can learn to love learning the way I do. For me, this is so much more than simply just slapping on some closed captioning or making exam dates or conditions more flexible. This is about making course content not just accessible, but engaging for students of all different backgrounds, abilities, and interest levels, to employ universal design for learning in every classroom. Today, I create learning content that pulls your students in, immerses them in your love for the subject, and leaves them with the skills and knowledge necessary to keep learning long after the final exam.